Hi. Literally, I wasn't gonna film this video, like, at all. This video, the thought of me wanting to film this video, I literally got this thought, like, a few minutes ago. It's 11:11 right now. It's 11:11 right now, and I'm gonna take that as a sign that, you know, I meant to make this video. Whatever, boom. I'll talk about that. Literally, just that one went on my camera, literally. Okay. Hi. Hello. How are you? How are we doing? Like, just tell me. Just, like, take a moment, go in the comments, tell me how you are when you watch this video. Check in. Do a check-in with me. Let's talk. Ew, why? I don't even know why I'm, like, acting, like, awkward and uncomfortable right now. But I think that this is a long-awaited conversation. I feel like what I'm about to say and share my thoughts and feelings needs to be said. You know, I feel like my feelings are valid, and I think that I just need my feelings to be validated, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I just want to talk. I just want to, you know, I know that people feel the same way I do. I know that some people think the same way I do, so why don't I be the person to, you know, bring this shit to light? And if you feel the same way, then I'm glad that you can relate to me, but also, I'm so sorry that you can relate to me. But no, it's good. It's very good that you can relate to me. Because once you've made it this far to have these realizations and you're self-aware, that's the first step to becoming better. I am literally so sick of wanting to be somebody else. And I've always felt this way, but never knew that I felt this way. You know what I mean? It was always one of those things, like, growing up, I never fit in with anyone. Elementary school, never fit in. Middle school, tried so hard to fit in. It was embarrassing, and I still never fit in. High school was the same way, but I was starting to realize that I didn't care anymore, that I didn't fit in, but it was always that daunting and very, like, extremely painful questioning in your head, like, why don't I fit in? Why doesn't nobody like me? What is wrong with me? Why am I so different from everybody else? And it, like, hurts. You know what I mean? It, like, hurts really bad when you feel that way about yourself, and you just would so much rather be somebody else than yourself because you don't like yourself that much. Like, it hurts really bad to feel that way. And I've always, when it comes to everything, you know, you always want to be somebody else. Or, I mean, maybe if you're, you know, not fucking insecure, then you don't fucking feel this way. And obviously that's a good thing that you don't feel this way. But I feel like social media and a societal standard makes it so much more difficult, because now do you not only not like yourself, now you're going to compare yourself to somebody else that you see that people like more, that's prettier, has better skin, the boys want, the girls want. And you're like, what is it about this person that everyone wants so much, and why don't I have it? And then you try to almost, like, mimic what that person does, and then you become an entirely different person to the point where you're, like, unrecognizable to yourself. So all because you don't want to be yourself. And then you would, like, think that you would automatically connect the dots to, you know, change yourself to be a person that you even like, to be a person that you want to be. But no, it's never that. Automatically the first thought is to be somebody else. Just embody their personality, their sense of style, other people's opinions about you, how other people want you to act, how everyone else sees you is who you become. And then you look in the mirror and you're like, I don't even know myself anymore. It's so, I don't know, it's so difficult. But me fucking ranting right now. I literally just went on a whole rampage and forgot my point. And when you want to be someone else so bad, you develop everyone else's thoughts and everyone else's opinions and how everyone else views you, and that's like not you anymore. Like when you let all of those thoughts and feelings get to you so much, you be slowly like become like not yourself. And I did that for so long, like in my social life, but also on social media too. And I wanted to do YouTube literally since the 7th grade. I made a YouTube channel in middle school. People found out about it, you know, I got all embarrassed, deleted all my videos, deleted my channel, whatever. Junior year, when I was slowly not listening to everyone else and caring that I wasn't like everyone else, I started my YouTube channel, but I never took it seriously, ever, obviously, like until now, because I couldn't reach my own expectations because I was trying so hard to be like everybody else. I wouldn't, you know, put time and effort. It almost like it wasn't for me, you know what I mean? It wasn't, it was for like them, like, you know, the subscribers that I would have had if I actually like did it to the best of my abilities. It was almost to just be an influencer and to just like be famous and like do all these videos that someone else has already done because you know that got views at one point, that at that point in time. Not for me, because I genuinely enjoyed to do this. And I feel like that, how do I like word it? That's why I never took it seriously, was because I didn't even like know myself, you know what I mean, to be able to like sit in front of a camera and like let someone else have a perception of me, another person in the world, so somebody else other than me to have another perception of me. I don't know, I just like couldn't do it, but I wanted to so badly. And I would like post a video, get nothing, but like it's okay, whatever, I like doing this for me, I don't care. And that's still how I am now, but obviously now I have so much more knowledge and I'm doing this for me. I'm sitting here making this video talking about my feelings and my thoughts because this is me. This is what I want my platform to be. I'm becoming the most authentic version of myself, you know what I mean? Like no bullshit, like I'm telling all my feelings, I'm telling all my thoughts, like a story. If I post a story that someone doesn't like, it's not my fault that it happened, and that's the way that I'm choosing to tell this story. Is this like not in focus? You know what I mean? It wasn't enjoyable for me because I was trying to be somebody else. I would watch the way that other people would edit and that they would talk and like the backgrounds of their videos. But like I would study these YouTubers and like almost like embody the personalities of everybody else. So obviously no one's gonna want to sit there and watch somebody else be another person. Everyone likes that authenticity. Everyone likes an authentic person. So why do we all try to be somebody else? You know what I mean? Like I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of everyone's expectations for anyone, and just, I don't know. I'm done comparing myself to other people. I'm done listening to anyone else's thoughts about me. I'm done caring about anyone else's perceptions of me but me, because no one else matters but me. You know what I mean? Like you're not waking me up in the morning and telling me what to do with my day. You're not paying my bills. I don't have bills to pay. But like you get the point. You know what I mean? Like no one else is going to be there for me other than me. You know what I mean? So why would I want to be somebody else? That's how I feel. I don't know. And I don't think anyone else should want to be anyone else either. You know what I mean? Like you're you for a reason. You know what I mean? You have your own life purpose. You like I don't. But it's just be you. Like love you. Like be unique. You know what I mean? Be your own person. Have your own thoughts. People will like you because you're different. Why would you? Like if there's like 1,000 people that do the same, you know, like, what, that no one likes that. No one is gonna like the girl that is doing the same things as all the other girls. Everyone's attention is gonna go to the girl that's not doing everything. Like, have you seen movies? I don't know. Maybe that statement was, like, wrong, but, like, whatever. I'm voicing my own opinions and my thoughts. This was just a spur of the moment type thing. I'm gonna post on Instagram what I want and not care about the likes that I'm gonna get, or, like, just because I go out and put effort into the pictures that I fucking take, and I plan out my outfits accordingly to the feed posts that I want to have on my Instagram, and don't get as many likes as the girl that just posts a selfie and captions it all smiles here. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. I won't care about that anymore. Obviously, I just fucking sound insulting. Yes, correct, because it is annoying when you put so much effort into a craft and don't get the recognition that it deserves. That's annoying. But I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying I don't care about the amount of likes because obviously my thoughts when it comes to that shit is like, oh, what is it in this picture that people don't like about me? Like, one time I posted a baby, like a cute, like, bikini picture because I wanted likes, because insecure, because if I knew if I posted hashtag body yaddy that I would get mad likes. And my likes went down for a while, so I was like, let me, like, boost the algorithm. So boom, thirst trap, and I wasn't getting any, like, mad likes on it quick, and I was like, literally, I was like staring at this fucking picture and like zooming in on every fucking thing, and I was like, why is this picture not getting any fucking likes? So I turned the likes off, and then I went back and I looked at it again, and then I noticed that I had like almost 400 likes. Then I went and turned the likes back on. Like, that's so insecure, but you know what I mean? Like, another thing I'm gonna work on, because I don't want to be anyone else but me. Like, let me just like say this to you. Growing up, like middle school, no. High school especially, how do I word this? So, I think subconsciously always I wanted to be somebody else. I was just so insecure, like, being me, because I always knew that I was different than everyone else in a way that was just, like, the feeling was just, like, so, like, overwhelming. I, like, didn't understand it. But also, I, like, grew up black in a predominantly white area, so that was also, very, you know, damaging on the mental health, you know, wanting to be like all the other white girls. Like, why can't I do this? Like, why, da-da-da, like, da-da-da. I was straight my hair. You know, I'm trying to get over the fucking whole image of actually, like, being black. It's so crazy for me to, like, say that. But, like, I was so whitewashed, like, in the mindset for so long that I didn't, you know, want to be everyone else. So I'm trying to overcome that, like, now, because now I get it. Like, now I love myself, so I'm still trying to, like, learn. But anyways, I feel like I always knew it subconsciously that I didn't like myself, essentially. Middle school and like high school, like early high school, probably like 9th grade, 10th grade, mainly 10th grade, I think. But like I knew subconsciously, but the thing that made my brain not trigger it consciously about how I actually felt was by fake confidence. And it's so crazy because I didn't realize this until probably like 2-3 months ago, how I actually felt about myself at that point in time. And I would like look back at like pictures and like, obviously, like, how did I not see that I looked like that? Like, what the fuck? But I'm like, I remember what I was thinking when I took this picture, that, oh my god, I look so good. I didn't, obviously, like, oh my god, you're gonna think that. But I really think that I told myself that I looked good, and I told myself that I, you know, that, like, I was, obviously, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't even know how to, like, word the thoughts that I fucking have in my brain. That is so crazy. Because I can, like, see what I'm talking about, but I can't, like, you can't see what I'm fucking talking about. So it's, like, frustrating if you, like, don't understand me. What was I even talking about? No, dead ass, though. What was I talking about? Oh, how subconsciously I knew that I didn't like myself. That the fact that I said that so casually. You know, I put it into words in my note section one time. I wrote this in my notes one time after reflecting of like these points in my life where I subconsciously knew that I didn't like myself, but I didn't know that consciously. And this is how, like, what the message essentially that I got from my subconscious of how I actually felt about myself, if this like makes sense. And I'm saying like subconscious and my conscious. It like, I was like thinking about it, and I was like just like writing down immediately. It was like coming to my head. So like this is like the message that I like got of myself. All throughout high school, I was always average, nothing special about a typical wannabe. I must have been delusional, thinking people couldn't see right through me, and it was like everyone was aware of my blatantly obvious insecurities except for me, and I just wanted to be liked so badly. I was never anyone's first choice for anything ever, and I just had begun to accept it. I would always be average. But what I think hurt the most was when everyone else had accepted it too, that I would always just be average. When I would tell people I wanted to model, it was always like they would internally judge me and look at me and be like, yeah, and I'm gonna be a fucking millionaire. And it would always make me feel so small because I knew my potential, but why couldn't anyone else? Every insecurity I had throughout high school, I'd become aware of and began to heal myself. But obviously, like after I graduated, I started like healing myself and like realizing all of these problems that obviously I didn't realize I had in the environment that I was in. But once I stepped out of that environment, I began to like reflect and realize all the things that I needed to work on within myself. I don't think I ever really felt confident back when I thought I did. And I convinced myself that I was confident as a defense mechanism for the truth, because if I truly saw what everyone else saw, I don't think I'd be able to handle it, which scares me because what else could my brain trick me into thinking? That just, like, it's like so crazy to me that I like I was so insecure about the way that I looked and the way that I acted that I would appear confident to everyone else. But it was the type of confidence where you look at someone and you're like, babe, like, it's so obvious. Like, you know, it's like so obvious. And it like hurts me, like looking back, that I really felt that I had to act that way because I like hated myself like so much. I don't know, I just wish that I didn't feel that way. Like that. But also I wouldn't change anything ever. Like any single one of my experiences ever. I would never change. Because obviously I did something right. You know what I mean? Obviously everything that happened to me happened the way it did just so I would end up in this moment and be able to have all this knowledge of everything. Like I am realizing this so early on. Like some of the things that I have come to realize about myself, people don't realize until they're like 45. So I'm incredibly blessed to have learned so much about myself, to develop a healthier mindset for myself, so I can you know, become the best version of myself and not want to be somebody else. So I guess moral of the story is that here on every single one of my platforms that I'm gonna like work on, I'm doing this for me, because this is how I am choosing to express my creativity and this flow of energy that I don't know what to do with. I want to put it into video creation, and just like whatever else I want to do. I'm just gonna do what I want for me. I'm gonna do whatever video I want to post for me. I don't care anything else, because past me cared too much, and that wasn't fun for me, and I want this to be fun, and I want to remember why I fell in love with this in the first place and why this is what I wanted to do in the first place. So basically this is just me vowing to myself to always 100% authentically be myself, because I deserve that. You know, I feel like everyone deserves that, to get to that point at some point of, you know, like always just being your fucking self. If I could say one more thing in this video, it is to be yourself and to love yourself, because no one is going to be there for you but you. You are the person that does everything for you. So love you. You know, take care of yourself. Love and appreciate yourself, because you don't need anybody else in this world to do that shit for you. Not a single fucking soul. You don't need anyone. You need you. All you fucking need is you, and everything is inside your fucking self. You're fucking welcome. Now I'm tired. But yeah, I love you, and I hope you love me back. I just saw 2222 on my camera as soon as I said that. So trust the universe, trust yourself, trust your intuition, and everything that belongs to you will simply find you. And, you know, just always trust your gut. Always fucking trust your gut. I don't even know what the fuck I talked about this whole time. I literally just spoke. So. Okay, bye.